What's up, everybody? It's your man right here, the one, the only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords, and as always, bringing you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry, what we call trucking. Okay, um, I'm gonna be real quick up here and stuff. It's not gonna be the usual hour and a half late on live feed. So, um, same thing as always. As you come in, give me a quick sound check. Let me know everything is good, and I'll go ahead with today's message, right? Which is don't be afraid to start a business, cause I seen this seen this video on Instagram. Yeah, it was real funny, but I mean it pretty much sums up what goes on and stuff in business, which will kind of deviate a lot of people and stuff for not even getting into getting into the business and stuff like that. So um, of course, I'm in truck. We're in the trucking sector, but it's just business in general. But it's really not even It's really not even worth mentioning and stuff about the person who posted or whatever and stuff. But it's but that's the thing there and stuff, man. It's just um, if you decide to. All right, Richard Carey, what's going on with you? I ain't heard from you in a while. I'm hoping everything is good. I hope everything is good with you. Your truck and stuff is holding up, and you're making plenty of money and doing what needs to be done and stuff. So, oh, you're not? Oh well, that's um hmm. Well, it's you hang in there. You hang in there and stuff, man. Cause it's sometimes it can be a slow period and stuff for a lot of people. So um, I mean, I've been there, and that's the best I can tell you. Oh, you got a knock sensor issue. Okay, all right. So that's okay. That's dealing with your emissions and stuff. I forgot what year your truck was. You gotta get shocks too. Okay. Chasing Andrews in the house. Welcome back. Welcome back and stuff, man. You off vacation now and stuff, man. Done went and celebrated and seen the West Coast, and now you back out there in that oil field, and you know, it's gonna be kind of rough tonight when you go to bed. It's gonna be kind of rough when you go to bed tonight and stuff, man. I mean, oh man, that's ooh, buddy, you was what with two. You missed the road. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet, man. I mean, but you was doing the doggone thing when you was out there. You doing the doggone thing when you was out there and stuff. I mean, hey, y'all seem to have it down pack and stuff, man. You got a good chemistry going. You got a good chemistry going. So I'm like, hey, um, you know, think maybe y'all can do that on a more long term basis. I mean, accommodate and consolidate and stuff, man. Cause it's hey. But for the most part, you were doing the doggone thing, man. So um, there's nothing else. There's nothing else and stuff that need to be taught. Or it's hey, you know what to do. So it's sky's the limit now and stuff. You know, sky's the limit now and stuff. So it doesn't take long to get a mastery of it. And shoot, you did what I haven't even done yet and stuff. I'm over here talking about being afraid. I'm talking about being afraid to start business and stuff. And I was saying my hold up of getting my own authority and stuff is I can't find a direct customer and stuff. But I'm just quit procrastinating, man. I mean, shoot, cause that's the only thing left for me, just get my own authority. So, and I mean, it's no there's no incentive for me now and stuff. Being in lease. It used to be an incentive and stuff, but now it's just um, You got an ambient sensor. I think that's it. Okay. All right. So yeah, with that emissions, with those emission problems and stuff, man, it's just cause I forgot what year your truck was, but if it's if it's over 5 years and stuff, then it's time to start. Consider. Oh, it's a 17, so it's a 17 and stuff. So you got 1 more year. Yeah, you got 1 more year and stuff, man. It's just I keep an eye on it, cause um, what you don't want to happen is what you don't want to happen with this, the emission stuff is that they just gonna be um you don't want them to go you don't want to be going to Freightliner and stuff and then they put flash drives on your ECM and say, oh yeah, we fix your problem. So, you know, they'll say it's a knock sensor and then, um and if people don't know what a flash drive is, it's basically when the dealership goes to the when they hook the computer up to your ECM, right? What they do is that they'll just reset everything instead of fixing the problem goes through steps, right? And so they can go to step one, and once they get step one cleared out, then they just reset they'll just reset they'll reset your whole system and stuff, right? They do like a little short reset and stuff. So you either once you get a certain amount of miles or you get a certain amount of days, whichever one comes first, then you'll get the check engine light, the MIL light, and then you right back at square one. You'll get the same fault code, you know. And what they're hoping is that you're so far away and stuff that you're not even gonna take the truck back and stuff. Or if you do take it back, then they'll say, "Oh yeah, we discovered something else and stuff." Now it's they say it's the knock sensor. Then it'll probably be the depth bladder. The depth bladder system and stuff. It's so many things and stuff dealing with the emissions. But let's see. I told them it was the ambient sensor. They told me it was the knock sensor on the computer. Found out I was right. They had to fix the ambient sensor for free. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, shoot. You lucked up on that. I ain't gonna say you lucked up and stuff. You did your research. You did your due diligence and stuff, man. I'm glad that they're gonna fix it for free. But yeah, those dealerships and stuff, man. I mean, once your truck gets about 5 years, then yeah, around that 5 year mark and stuff, man, it's time to start making some real serious decisions and stuff, man. And so, a lot of people tend to ride it out and stuff, man, and they'll find themselves and stuff right out of business because they're sitting there spending large sums of money on something that they could fix. The dealership can fix because they got a lot of programs and stuff going on and stuff. But the problem with these emissions is that you don't see anyone making aftermarket one boxes. So you're either going to get it from, if you got Detroit, then it's going to be a Detroit. Cummins going to be Cummins Pack car. So you get the gist, right? It's not anything else and stuff. They make aftermarket parts and stuff, but with the emissions, it is what it is and stuff. And so after it gets a certain amount of time, all right, Trucker Double, what's going on? After your truck gets a certain amount of time, let's see. I'm not riding around with no lights. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Right. But yeah, once it gets a certain amount of time, then man, it's just cause I had to do it. I had I had too much time and stuff in this truck here, and so yeah, I had too much time in this truck here and stuff, and plus I knew while I was running and stuff like that, so I had to do what I had to do, and it hasn't given me any kind of problems and stuff since. I mean, I do have a check engine light now and stuff, but that's for the engine fan solenoid and stuff. That I got some water in the plug, and so when the water got in the plug, it sends a check engine light and stuff. So, um, all right, Shape World, Shape World 15 was going on, which so my engine fan stays on and stuff until I fix the sensor. So the light will cut off and then it'll cut back on and stuff like that. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on with my truck and stuff. That was the first time I had a check engine light in over 3 years. You know, in over 3 years and stuff. So I mean, you can imagine my. I mean, you can imagine how I felt and stuff, man, when I seen the light. So, um, yeah. But other than that, though, man, I mean, just don't, like I was saying before, don't let people sit there and scare you into not doing business, man. Like, oh man, remember I say that. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, you got the money for the repairs and stuff. It's just, um, you know, you don't want the repairs to be overwhelming. You see what I'm saying? So if your truck is valued at a certain amount, right? Then you don't want to put if you got at least 30%. If you got at least 30% of the value of the truck and stuff in repairs over a certain amount of time, then it's time to get rid of the truck because it's more. You pretty much got more money going in than you got coming out. I mean, you got more money going into the truck than you got coming out of the truck and stuff, which is what it's gonna make. So, you know, and like I said, my truck was valued at 61,000. I forget it was 57,000. So, I've already had 12,000 in repairs and stuff, right? I had 14,000 in repairs with just the emission system and stuff, and so then they wanted another 10,000. They wanted another 10,000 stuff to do the one box and stuff. So I already had a year. I think I had a year. Yeah, I had a year in the truck and stuff, and so I was like, man, Lone Mountain is gonna get this truck back. So um, I went and did the surgery and stuff, and so I said, it is what it is, and so um, I was overwhelmed when they told me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good feeling, man. It's a very good feeling and stuff when you know what's going on with your equipment and then you call it. You know, cause usually, man, and usually, I'm assuming you took it to the dealership, so they want to take the lead. They want to take the lead and stuff and say, well, hey, um, I know you said that this is what's going on, but this is what we found right here and stuff. This is that 2 hour, that 2 hour service charge and stuff that they charge and stuff. Oh well, this is what we found, or well, it's still hooked up to the computer, and we haven't found anything yet and stuff. So we want to know what you want to do. You still want to, you know, you still want to run through the system or whatever and stuff. And so it's not even, um, no computer take. I mean, the second you hook the computer up to the ECM, it knows everything and stuff that's going. It got all your fault codes and all that. So, and then of course they got to do a regen. They got to do a regen and stuff. Is it gonna reconnect? Okay, all right, it's reconnected. So, it just depends on what program our regen and stuff. So, you got 2 hour service charge, then you got 4 hour regen, so it can clear out the codes and stuff, so they say. But shoot, if you gotta, I'd be glad when they make an all tail, for when they make the all tail for the 18 wheelers and stuff, man, I know I'm gonna buy one. They got some programs and stuff out there now, but um, but yeah, if Alltel ever made one and stuff, man, for 18 wheel, I would definitely buy one. You know, but that's the dealership for you. That is the dealership for you and stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, tonight, I wasn't gonna be up here too long and stuff. Just reminding, just letting people know and stuff, man. Listen, don't be afraid to start business. You know, cause of course you got people and stuff that's gonna deviate you from it and stuff and say, well, yeah, you're gonna get a truck and then now you got to spend 12, 13, 14,000 dollars and stuff. And so there's some truth to it. But the thing is that you know let's see what you got. Sword Valley, knowing when it's time to become an own operator, having to get permission to go home used, and new trucks being in all times high. Should a person wait to see if the prices will drop? No, Swords Valley, no. Okay, right now isn't a good time. Right now isn't a good time to purchase equipment because of the everybody getting their SBA loans and their PPP loans and stuff like that. So they know you got money, right? They know you got that loan and stuff like that. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to get that loan money along with the money that you got saved up, right, for the down payment. So, um, and that extra money, they know it's towards business, but that's what it needs to be towards. It needs to be towards your business that's going to benefit you. So a down payment or purchasing equipment and stuff like that, they want to mark it up. You see people marking up anywhere from 6 to 10 grand and stuff, probably a little bit higher. So, right now isn't a good time and stuff to buy equipment, but it's not to say the prices aren't going to drop right now, right? But as everything begins to mellow out, as things begin to mellow out, and everybody done spent their money, and now it's time and stuff to start paying banks, you know, yeah, things would then become, you'll get a fair market value, but I don't think prices will never go back down, right? Because case in point, a while back for for a loan and stuff, $54,000 and stuff, and so the down payment that they wanted was stuff was one price, and so I found the truck that, and so the price was lower, the down payment was lower, and the truck payment was lower. And so now, I went back in there, found the truck for the same price as the other one that they sold for and stuff. And so they want a higher down payment, and they want a higher monthly payment and stuff, right? And that was the difference was about 5 months now. Yeah, about 5 months and stuff. So um, and again, that's all because of the loans and stuff like that. I just got an email and stuff today from the government and stuff saying I need to finish filling out the SBA portion, of my loan and stuff like that. Which I'm saying, honestly, I'm not even interested in it, But they're reminding me and stuff. Hey man, listen, you still qualify. Just finish filling out the form and stuff, and then we'll tell you how much you can get. So um, yeah. So it's the prices, they won't drop significantly, but they will teeter out to a point to where you're going to get a truck at a fair market value. So you just got to be patient. I would say, all right, we're in July, August, September. I would say around October. I would say around October and stuff. Let's see. What do you think about insane emission bill the lease drivers have gotten in the last? Yeah, I mean it's um again, you got the emission problem attached with the fact that everybody got a loan, right? So it's gonna be a markup and stuff, man. I mean, it's just I'm seeing these estimates and stuff like that and everything, and so I'm like, the repair probably would have been maybe $5,000, $6,000 and stuff less, right? But they know that you got this money, you sitting on it, and you can't do anything else with it except put it in the business. So they saying, well, yeah, okay. And the fact that a lot of people are going in there and stuff rather than taking the other option, and it's that some people can't and stuff, man. And so you stuck. You stuck for the most part because once you do that surgery, it's irreversible. You know, it's irreversible and stuff. But so you got, but when you're in a lease program, you can't. You take it in there and stuff, man. You take it in there, and you know, you got a bad day coming. Cause the first thing, hey man, look, what did you do? Cause they gonna figure certain stuff out, right? Because there's certain things that you won't have to do anymore, right? If you get the surgery, but it's gonna alert them, and it's not something that you can do and stuff per se unless you're not in anyone's program. Then you can say, yeah, all right, I'll go ahead and eliminate it. But again, the downside is that if it's something that you want, you keeping it, and if you ain't keeping it, then you need to get rid of it, and that's where people kind of are confused at there and stuff. I don't know exactly to do and stuff. I'm like, well, dude, if you're um hey, if the truck is yours and nobody's gonna be looking at you and stuff like that, then yeah, do what you got to do. But if it's not yours, if it's not yours and stuff, and you got to give it back, and it's not something that you're gonna own in the foreseeable future, then hey, it's time to cut your losses, man, cause it's gonna always, that issue is always gonna come up, and they're just gonna be passing you along to the next person. Okay, you got fixed over here. All right, you go another 1,000 miles and stuff. Then you at another place, and then they gonna say, well, um, we discovered something else and stuff like that, and then and you just steady driving it every 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles or every 7 days. You're gonna keep getting this that MIL light, that check engine light. You're really in trouble then. So um, yeah, that's the deal there, man. Okay, well, welcome to the channel and stuff, Vonnie EC. Well, listen, fellas, I'm gonna go and jump on off here and everything. Go, man. Yeah, if I don't know, it's kind of late and everything. So yeah, I just want to go up here, pass this message along to you, update you, let you know and stuff. I'm doing okay. Um, I guess I guess it's about time and stuff for another Q&A and stuff. So uh, we're gonna go and get that set up and everything and stuff once I get time. So the weekend's coming up. Hopefully I have some time and stuff there. So if that's the case, we'll do a Q&A there. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the feed here and stuff. So till next time, y'all take it easy. Well, till next time and stuff, as always, continue to do your own research, fact find, and study.